everybody, this is Fred Quinones from the experts at eXp Realty. Did you know that the market is starting to level off? Now, what does this mean for, let's say, sellers first? For sellers, for most of this year, and even going back a little into last year, it was such an intense seller's market, meaning that demand was very high for buyers to purchase a home, and it was a low amount of inventory out there for buyers to pick from. So what that did is it gave sellers the keys to the kingdom. Sellers could price their houses at the top of the market. They were able to pick from 13 to 14 offers in some cases, putting their house under contract within hours of listing it, or even over a weekend, depending upon the realtor's strategy of how they handle the listing. Many sellers even thought that, hey, why even use a realtor when I could just throw a house on Zillow and, get a pretty good price. There's an extra video I can do on letting you understand why that's not the best choice for somebody to try and do that. But knowing that was the type of market that we were in. But now that it's been stabilizing, what sellers need to understand and recognize is that opportunity that they once had weeks ago has now kind of disappeared. In Tampa Bay, at least for the case, we're in one of the fastest growing markets in the country. So quite frankly, we will not see tremendous drops or any significant drops in market price for homes in this area. You're starting to see some stabilization and realization of the prices here in the Tampa Bay market. So people, when they're putting offers, are not needing to go well above market price to purchase a home as they were months ago. So sellers actually in this period, if you're considering selling, need to truly understand that your house is most likely not going to go under contract within an hour or two of it being listed. It probably will stay on the market for the weekend or go 7 days till the next weekend, or maybe even 2 weeks, because now what's happening is there's more inventory on the market. And there being more inventory on the market means that buyers have more of a chance and a selection to pick from. So the days of ridiculous appraisal gaps, meaning that if the value, if you're going to purchase the home at, let's say, $500,000, and someone says they want to do an appraisal gap of $40,000 above that, they'll say that they would pay up to $540,000, and if the house appraises at $500,000, the buyer would be willing to come up with $40,000 worth of cash. Is not kind of happening. And all those kind of things where sellers really had the choice of saying, no, I'm not going to repair those things, no, I'm not going to do that, they're kind of slowing down. So sellers, you really do have to come to grips with the fact that you could still get a wonderful price for your home in this market, and the market is not going to explode here, and you can sell your home maybe not in an hour, but it'll take just a little bit longer, because now buyers have more of a selection. So it is truly important for you to understand, sellers, that you still get top dollar for your home. It's just not going to be the same as it was 4 months ago. Now for buyers, this is truly a great chance for you as well. Obviously interest rates have increased on mortgages, so some of the buying power that you once had has now disappeared a little bit. So if you were able to at one point a few months ago afford a home that was, let's say, for example, $500,000, because interest rates have now climbed to basically where they were before the pandemic, and now we're in kind of a normal market, you might afford a house that's $475,000 or $450,000. But the difference in price in the mortgage is not going to be significant for you to not consider still looking at that home that's $500,000 if you can afford it. So realistically, the only thing that's really changed is the interest rate going up, which has taken away a little bit of your buying power. But with more inventory on the market, what it's allowing you buyers to get more to a balanced market. So now when you're going to purchase a home, You don't have to do some of the things that were happening 6 weeks ago or 2 or 3 months ago, where you need to have some extra disposable cash of $5, $10, $20, $30,000 to be able to compete with 13 to 14 offers, and having to come up with these super savvy offers, which are and we were and are completely capable of doing. But those things are starting to slow down because now you have more of a choice. Now you have more of a say. And now there's more homes sitting on the market where now, instead of them going in 3 hours, they're going in 7 to 10 to 12 to 14 days. And you're having some chance to actually go on the weekend once again and take a look at a home, instead of just trying to rush right after work on a Friday afternoon to go and see them. Yes, once again, interest rates are a little higher and you may have to pay a little more. But once again, you are in a great situation. And no, the market is not going to explode here. What had happened in the last bubble was a financial banking crisis, not the same thing that's happening here. Prices have stabilized somewhat here, so the prices that you're paying for homes now are really kind of indicative of what the prices should be for homes at this particular time. So feel comfortable and confident that you could reach out to someone like myself or Nicole, my wife, and ask some questions about buying, because now is a great time to buy for you guys. The height of the market has kind of passed. You know, people are back to work, kids are back to school, so there's a little lull in the market. So now is a great time for you to get back and start looking for a home if you're interested. So hopefully this information is very useful for you to understand kind of where the market is going right now in the housing market here in Tampa Bay. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to reach out to me, Fred Quiñones, or Nicole Quiñones at 𝐃𝐢𝐝 at eXp Realty, right? You can reach us at 727-291-1710. We'd be honored to help you with all your real estate needs. So, if we don't talk to you today, we'll talk to you soon. And we hope to see you back shortly. Bye.